The place, St. Joseph, Missouri. The date, April 3rd, 1860. The occasion, the first ride of the Pony Express. It was early evening, nearly 7 p.m., and the large crowd gathered at 12th and Penn Streets in front of the Petit House Hotel buzzed with excitement. It was an occasion that William Russell, Alexander Majors, and William B. Waddell had been planning for several months as they organized the route of a transcontinental mail service they would call the Pony Express. Using their experience delivering army supplies to the western frontier, they planned a faster route using mounted riders rather than stagecoaches to deliver mail from St. Joseph, Missouri to Sacramento, California, and the ever-growing population out west. For $5 an ounce, letters were delivered nearly 2,000 miles within 10 days. Their planning created 184 stations set 10 to 15 miles apart and assembled 400 horses, 80 riders, and hundreds of additional personnel. At each station, the express rider would change to a fresh horse, get a bite to eat, and would only take the mail pouch called a mochila, from the Spanish for pouch or backpack, with him. Riders would change every 75 to 100 miles. The first rider had been supposed to leave St. Joseph at 5 p.m., but the messenger delivering the mail from the east had missed a connection in Detroit, been slowed up in Chicago, and even traveling on a special locomotive at breakneck speed across Missouri had not arrived until just before 7. With news of the messenger's arrival, St. Joseph Mayor M. Jeff Thompson, William H. Russell, and Alexander Majors gave speeches, while the first rider, Johnny Fry, waited. Actually, the identity of the first rider is in some dispute. The St. Joseph Weekly West would report Johnson William Richardson as the first rider, but other sources, including the Pony Express National Museum, identified Johnny Fry. Whichever man it was, the mail arrived, was placed into the specially made mochila saddle, and at 7:15 p.m. a cannon was fired, alerting everyone that the rider was on his way to the Missouri River. Cheering crowds waved as the rider made his way through the streets of St. Joseph. The Pony Express had begun delivery. On the same day in Sacramento at noon, the first rider from the west, Harry Roth, took off with the eastbound mail. 10 days later, westbound mail arrived in Sacramento, and eastbound mail arrived in St. Joseph. While the Pony Express operation would end up lasting only 18 months, usurped by the even faster telegraph and transcontinental railroad, on this day, the first day of the Pony Express, it was smiles all around.